Does King Charles currently have any legal problems? Is he currently worried about anything legal regarding the monarchy that he thinks could cause them major trouble? Is King Charles currently worried about anything legal that could... Yes, he is. He is. Now, I feel like this is a lawman, and it could be an international lawman who is investigating something or looking for something. Show me more about this legal trouble. What is this lawman looking for or wanting to look at or investigating? Show me what that lawman... Children, a child. So guys, if you haven't already seen the reading on the 10 missing Indigenous children, you could go back and watch it. But essentially, there was a man who mysteriously died before he was able to give testimony, who claims that in 1964 that Queen Elizabeth and her husband abducted 10 Indigenous children. A child, and look at how this child has been chased and their clothing ripped. See, I feel like somebody is investigating this. Show me what legal problems King Charles is. It's all about children. What are King Charles' legal problems at the moment? There is a lawman. There is a lawman. And this lawman is looking for children. I feel like this has to do with the 10 missing children. Do you remember last year in June of 2023 when he had his courtiers approach the Welsh government and make certain that the monarchy was exempt from all agricultural laws, including having anyone come upon his land? I wonder why. Show me a little bit more about King Charles' current legal issues. What is he worried about currently? What legal problems is King Charles worried about currently? He is worried as hell in the Eight of Swords. So he feels like there's something, that he's tied to. There's something that he can't get out of. What is the Eight of Swords, please? What are King Charles' current legal issues? What are King Charles' current legal issues? It could relate to some kind of a promise or a child. This could be him needing immunity from going to jail, but show me a little bit more. We're going to switch text in a minute. What is King Charles currently worried about regarding the monarchy? What is King Charles currently worried about? Somebody is looking. It's that somebody here is searching. He doesn't know. Somebody's in a panic here. What is somebody searching for? What is somebody searching for? What's happening? What is that person searching for or looking for? Somebody is looking, all right. Somebody's looking for truth here. Somebody's looking for the truth. What is somebody searching or looking for? What is somebody searching or looking for? Well, what they're trying to do over here is the Seven of Wands, which is somebody defending their land. Somebody who wants to keep somebody off. They don't want this person snooping around. What is the Hermit looking at? What are they interested in examining? What is the Hermit interested in examining? Deception. Something that's being covered up. What is the Moon? What does the Hermit believe is being covered up? What is the Moon? What does the Hermit believe is actually the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands? Somebody may not be certain, or there could be something that's... Two of Pentacles could be something that was being maintained. It could be an exchange or something. What is King Charles defensive about? What is King Charles defensive about? What is King Charles defensive about? Something that the Queen did, I feel. Some decision that the Queen made. Something that she did. I'm just going to switch decks here. She was a Taurus, and that Empress, I feel. By the way, the Two of Pentacles there could be a decision that has not yet been made. Because remember that Queen Elizabeth managed to delay because poor old William Coombs, who was the person who was going to give testimony about what he saw regarding the 10 children walking off with Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, he died mysteriously before he was to give testimony. So it could be a delay that Queen Elizabeth managed to delay a decision. Is a Taurus. I feel like that's his mother. Something maybe that she arranged or that she had dealt with, some exchange or something like that. Show me what Charles, actually, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to ask why it was so crucial to him to be exempt from the agricultural laws. Why last year? Why was he so keenly interested in keeping the investigators off his land? Why did he not want anyone on his land? Why did he not? Because of something that happened in the past. And notice that this is a Page of Pentacles, which can be a child. Why did he not want anyone on his land? Why did Charles not want anyone on his land? Because of a message about a decision or a contract. Could be a contract regarding a child. Why did he not want anyone on his land? Why did Charles not want anyone to come on his land? Some kind of a contract regarding a group of people here. I don't know who these three people are. Why did he not want anyone on his land? Why is it that he doesn't want anyone to come on to his land? All right, there's the family. There's somebody raising their sword, and they could be raising their sword about children here. What is that Queen of Swords raising her sword about? What is the Queen of Swords? What is she raising her sword about? What is that Queen of Swords kicking up a stink about? Something that she wants to know, or something that she wants to find, or something that or maybe something that she found. What is the Hanged Man? What is she raising her sword about? Missing children. Missing children. Missing children. People who are missing. This has to do with land and people who are missing. Let's switch decks. What I'm trying to figure out is what started this, because you look on the internet and all it says is that it's a hoax, right? It's not a hoax, it's an allegation. It was an allegation that never got to be examined. Why is this an issue? Why is this an issue for King Charles all of a sudden? Why is this an issue? Perhaps Kate Middleton? Perhaps Kate Middleton, before she went missing, noticed something? By the way, those two cards are the Queen of Pentacles and again, the Five of Pentacles, which is missing. So, there could have been some bones found in a cave or something. Could just be a mother who's, but I mean, there's a child here, who is out in the cold trying to, why suddenly is this such an issue? Wow. No, I feel that somebody might have found something. They might have found evidence of something, arrows or something, or why is this suddenly, how did this become an issue? There's the King of Cups. That could be Charles. There's some kind of a message. Page of Cups. And there's somebody who knows the truth. And there is the Three of Swords. Somebody may have found something. Or the Three of Swords can be murder. So that could be somebody who is investigating the murder of a Page of Cups of a child. Seen something. Why has this become an issue? Why has this become an issue? Somebody could have been hunting again, we're getting justice and the moon. So somebody feels that he's, subverting the law, covering up something to try to avoid the law. But look at what we're getting here. Why is this suddenly, oops, I don't know why that popped out. Why is this suddenly an issue? Why is he worried? There's the ancestor. There is the emperor. There is the fool. Okay. Let's just see if somebody found something. Why has this become an issue, please? Why has this become an issue? Why has this become an issue? Just a moment now. Why has this become an issue? Somebody has found a piece of clothing, I feel, or why has this become an issue? Now, I think what's happened here is someone, notice how she's got a green shirt on? And this is almost like somebody has been put on a cross, Somebody has found something from the past. Yeah, there's been some kind of a message or something. Yeah, somebody may have found some bones. Somebody may have found a skull, and it's not an animal's skull. Why has this become an issue? Yeah, so I feel that somebody has found some kind of evidence of some woman being shot. Maybe there are holes through clothing that they found. Yeah, there's a child, all right? There's deception, and there's somebody who's supposed to be shooting at an animal. But I feel like what's happened here is some kind of evidence has been discovered. And I don't know who discovered this. I mean, nobody except the people. Look at this. Somebody has found a skeleton. Yeah, somebody found human remains. Who? It's who? Maybe he doesn't know who. Somebody who was dedicated. Perhaps it was Kate Middleton. Who found this? Somebody who was generous to William. I bet you a damn. This could be why they had to get rid of Kate. Bet you. Look at this, King of Cups and Death. Who found this? The guy who cleared the area. Some kind of a death was exposed, or some kind of human remains was exposed. Who reported this? Something happened. I feel like it could have been Middleton. Something has happened very suddenly here to the monarchy, and I think that clarify. I'm going to switch decks for a minute. Yes, somebody found some kind of evidence of some kind of person being shot at. Except that the problem was I don't think it was an animal. We're looking at the 10 of Cups here. Yeah, it was a woman. It was a woman. That's the problem. Somebody might have thought that it was an animal. but they have probably realized that no, it's a human being. Yeah, there is deception here, cover up. Oh, whoa. Yeah. It's a human being there. So, I mean, it could have been Kate Middleton. I'm just going to switch decks for 1 second. Why is it that King Charles doesn't want anybody on the land? Why does he want to be exempt from everything agricultural? Why? Because there's been some kind of a lie that he has to maintain. Why does he want to be completely exempt? Because there's something that he doesn't want discovered. Could be a child. Something that he doesn't want exposed. Why doesn't he want anyone on his land? Because it's a truth that could be exposed. Why doesn't he want anyone on his land? Again, because and I feel like there's a truth about somebody who was stabbed in the back or hunted with a bow and arrow. There's a woman here. He's very wary. What is Charles wary of? What is he wary of? Maintaining something. What is he wary of? There's the royal family. Yeah, getting out of trouble. One more deck here. Why is it that last year he had his courtiers? Why was he so obsessed with making sure that no one could come on his land? Again, I mean, because there's something deceptive on his land, that's why. And he needs protection. Why is it that he doesn't want anyone to be able to come on his land? Look at the Two of Cups there. Why is it that he doesn't want anyone coming on his land? Because what is the Knight of Wands, please? Why is it that he doesn't want anyone coming on his land? There could be somebody overseas here. Let's just see what's going on here. Somebody could be very angry. Why is it that he doesn't want anyone coming on his land? Why is it that he doesn't want any officials on his land? Yeah, because with the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords, this is either what he's anticipating will happen or what already happened on his land, bloodshed. And yeah, it's because of what happened in the past. There was people. I mean, this Five of Wands is some kind of a competitive game, but there's people being played with here. Yeah, and because there are deaths, because there are dead children on the land. That's why. Why is it that he doesn't want anyone on his land? Because there are children who are dead. I'm getting dead children here. Why is it that he doesn't want anyone on his land? Because he's lied. He's lying. Why is it that he doesn't want anyone on his land? Just have a look at the tower here. There could have been children thrown out of a building. Yeah, there's some kind of, I mean, that chariot there, that could be, I don't know what that is, but it could be the police, or it could be some kind of competition or something. Or why is it that he doesn't want anyone on his land? Because he's got to conceal things. He's got to conceal because he doesn't want the law looking. There's truths that he has to conceal. He's not following. He's got to hide things from justice. Why is it that he doesn't want anyone on his land? Well, I feel like that's the person that wants to get on his land. There's a lot being concealed. Yeah. There's trickery being concealed. That could be an Aboriginal girl there. What does King Charles know is true would be found on his land? What does King Charles know is true would be found on his land? Things that are concealed, sick people. What does he know would be true would be found on his land? Two of Cups, children. What does he know is true would be found on his land? There's the Tower again. Children. Let's switch decks for a second. What is Charles? Why is it that he does not want any of the agricultural law enforcement officers to come onto his land? What is he hiding? Why does he not want anyone on his land because deaths are concealed. Why does he not want any law enforcement officers on his land? The Knight of Wands, that can be some kind of a, aggressive activity. And there's something that has to be concealed. Why does he not want anyone to come onto his land? He's worried as hell. What is he stressed and worried about regarding his land? High Priestess secret. High Priestess secret. And it could be about a young, a 9-year-old who is stressed. The Dickens. What is he hiding? Why does he feel like he has to keep people? Why does he feel like he has to keep law enforcement officials off his land because of some kind of contract? And look at this betrayal here. This could be murder because a contract involved murder, betrayal, or why does he feel because somebody will see. Somebody could be investigating a contract, you see, the Page of Swords. Why is it that he doesn't want any law enforcement officials on his land? Because there's the Page of Swords and justice. Because something is illegal, somebody could actually be investigating him for a breach of the law. There is an international law man in the King of Swords, I believe, who is investigating him. It could be that he may worry that it's a way of the international law getting their foot in the door. Yeah, there's somebody from afar. Somebody is focused on him. He wants to stay clear of the law. Why doesn't he want anyone? Because he doesn't want anyone investigating. He doesn't want anyone looking to see things. What is he worried will be found? What is Charles worried will be found? Look at the horned one, the devil. But I mean, that's something that was very corrupt, evil, cruel. That someone will see corruption, evil, and cruelty. Yeah, that a King of Swords will see corruption, evil, and cruelty. Let's just switch decks again. Wow. Why is King Charles so defensive about any law enforcement officials coming on his land? Why is he so defensive? Because he wants to get away with something. These could be children who were transported, though. Why is he so defensive? Why doesn't he want law enforcement officials on his land? By the way, he may have been served with something. He may have been served with a legal document. Why is it that he doesn't want law enforcement officials on his land? He may well have been served with something. There's something that he wants to hold. He wants controlled or held back. Look at this. Look at the Eight of Swords. He may be worried about going to jail. Why is it that he doesn't want any law enforcement? Because look at the torture of children. There's the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Because in the past, children were tortured and were kidnapped. And there's an overseas travel of children. What is this? Why doesn't he want any law enforcement? Because there was overseas travel of children. There was. Why doesn't he want any law enforcement officials on his land? Look at this Nine of Pentacles lady. Why doesn't he want any law enforcement official? Because of what happened in the past to perhaps a nine-year-old. Why doesn't he want any law enforcement officials on his land? There's the Chariot. That could have to do with police or travel. There's justice again. And there is the Wheel of Fortune. Because of the legal ramifications, because he would be in big trouble. What does he know happened on his land? What does King Charles, what does he know to be true that happened on his land? That look at literally hunting of children, violence against children. What does he know happened on his land? Look at this. There's violence. Somebody hunting on a horse. It's murder. And have a look at this. guys. I just wanted to take one more deck out. What does King Charles know to be true? Happened on his land that he doesn't want any law enforcement officials on. By the way, Kate Middleton may have known about this. She may have known about this. What does he know to be true happened on his land? There was some kind of a contract. And it could be regarding overseas travel. What does he know to be true happened on his land? There could have been a contract to exchange. There we go with that exchange. Does he know to be... Oh my God. Look at the missing children again. So money could have been paid at the same time the children went missing. Yeah. There's the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So he does not... There's something over here about... He feels like he should have refused a contract. He's looking back and realizing he should have refused it. That contract to exchange. It was his mother who did this, but who knows? He might have done it too. There's some kind of an exchange regarding overseas travel. With the Three of Wands, there could have been an exchange regarding... Money could have been paid. Look at the Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands. 10 of Cups. So the family may have brought children over. There's a contract right there. There's manipulation there with the Magician, and there is the 10 of Cups. There is a manipulative contract, and there's missing children there. Look at this Five of Pentacles. What is the Five of Pentacles? Children. There's missing children, and there's a reveal of where they are. And they're on a boat going overseas.